Ever walked into your teen's room to ask a simple question, only to be met with a storm of emotions, a barrage of words, or a chilling wall of silence? This is the battlefield, the ground zero of parent-teen conflicts. These conflicts can take many forms. Maybe it's about curfew times, grades, or the pile of unwashed clothes in the corner of their room. But regardless of the catalyst, these moments can feel like a high-stakes tug-of-war, an emotional roller coaster that leaves both sides feeling drained and misunderstood. And it's not just you. Your teen is also grappling with their own emotions, trying to assert their independence while still needing guidance and support. It's a delicate balance, one that often tips into conflict. But remember, these conflicts are not the end of the world. They're the starting point for growth, for understanding, for connection. But there's a better way to navigate these stormy seas, and it starts with understanding. What if I told you that most conflicts with your teen are not about what they seem on the surface? It's a bold statement, isn't it? But let's unpack it. Often we find ourselves at loggerheads with our teens over seemingly trivial topics. Why? Because beneath the surface, these small battles are about larger issues. You see, adolescence is a time of rapid change and growth. Teens are grappling with newfound independence, intense peer pressure, and a constant identity crisis. They're testing boundaries, trying to figure out who they are and where they fit in the world. And in this whirlwind of emotion and change, conflicts are bound to arise. But here's the kicker. These conflicts aren't really about a messy room or a missed curfew. They're about control, autonomy, acceptance. To resolve conflicts, we need to strike at the root, not the branches. We need to understand the underlying issues and address them. Only then can we hope to find common ground. Listening, real listening, is one of the most powerful tools in your parental arsenal. Now you might be thinking, but I listen to my teen all the time. However, let's delve into what we mean by real listening. It's more than just catching the words that spill out of their mouths. It's about understanding the emotions, the unspoken feelings that come with those words. Active listening is crucial in conflict resolution. It paves the way for open communication and understanding, making it easier to find common ground. So, how do we do this? Firstly, avoid judgment. It's easy to jump to conclusions, to make assumptions based on our own experiences, but remember, your teen is living in their own world, with their own unique experiences. Judging too quickly can shut down communication and escalate conflict, so press pause on the judgment and listen with an open mind. Secondly, show empathy. Empathy is about understanding and sharing someone else's feelings. It's about putting yourself in your teen's shoes. When your teen feels understood, they're more likely to share their thoughts and feelings with you. It's like building a bridge of understanding between their world and yours. Finally, ask open-ended questions. You know, the ones that can't be answered with just a yes or no. These questions encourage your teen to share more about what they're feeling. It's not about prying or interrogating, it's about showing genuine interest in their world. So the next time you find yourself in a conflict with your teen, remember these tips. Press pause on the judgment, show empathy, ask open-ended questions, and most importantly, listen. Because when you take the time to really listen, you're telling your teen, I see you, I hear you, I understand you, I'm here for you. And that, my friends, is a powerful message. Remember, listening is not just about hearing words, it's about understanding emotions. Conflict resolution isn't about winning or losing, it's about finding common ground. So, how do we find this common ground with our teens? Let's delve into this. First, let's talk about compromise. Compromise is not about one party giving in to the other, but rather about both sides making concessions for a win-win situation. Consider this. Your teen wants to stay out later than you're comfortable with. You could compromise by allowing a later curfew on weekends, but keeping the regular time on school nights. This way, both parties get something they want, and compromise becomes a tool for understanding, not a sign of defeat. Next, setting boundaries. It's essential to establish clear and consistent boundaries with your teen. Boundaries provide a sense of security and help teens understand what's expected of them. However, it's also crucial to involve them in setting these boundaries. This could be as simple as establishing rules about chores, screen time, or curfew. By involving them, you show that you value their input, and you're not just imposing rules. It's a mutual agreement that respects both sides. Finally, respect for each other's perspectives. This means acknowledging that your teen's viewpoint is as valid as yours. Yes, you have more life experience, but they have a unique perspective shaped by their own experiences and the world they're growing up in. When you show respect for their viewpoint, even if you don't agree, You're fostering open communication and mutual respect. It says, I see you, I hear you, I value your thoughts. Finding common ground with your teen isn't always easy, but it's incredibly rewarding. It fosters a healthy relationship based on mutual understanding and respect. It's not about control or authority, but about guidance and empathy. It's about showing your teen that you're on their side even when you disagree. And remember, it's a process. There will be bumps along the way, but that's okay. It's all part of building a stronger relationship with your teen. When you find common ground, you build bridges, not walls. Remember, the teen years are a journey, not a destination. Just as we've navigated through the battleground, delved into the heart of the matter, explored the art of listening, and discovered the path to finding common ground, it's crucial to remember that these strategies are not one-time solutions, but ongoing practices. These teen years are a time of growth, exploration, and sometimes conflict. But as we've discussed, understanding is key. Listen to their perspective, communicate your own, and find that common ground. These simple yet powerful strategies can dramatically improve your relationship with your teens, turning conflict into connection. As you journey through these challenging years, remember that every step you take is a step towards understanding, towards connection, towards love. Don't be discouraged by the bumps along the way. They're part of the journey. Join us on this journey. Subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and insights about parenting teens. Remember, you are not alone on this journey.